Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm so glad to be with you guys today and to share Essential Oils 101. I am going to be speaking about a few essential oils from the Young Living collection, and they are everyday oils that everybody can use and everybody can find the benefits in. So as you're coming in, let me know you're here. Let me know if you are already an oily friends, and we will get down and dirty about oils and really get to know what it's all about. So today's topic is Young Living oils, and I'm calling it Young Living or Essential Oils 101. And the reason for that is to really know that there are some basic oils that everybody should have in their possession and have with them or in their arsenal, and like a cabinet makeover, kind of like a medicine cabinet makeover. So as you're coming in, just let me know if you use essential oils, and let me know that. If you are new to essential oils, let me know that as well. Hey, Jen, Hope is doing really well. Thank you. Yes, we turned the corner and she's doing great. So Jen is saying she loves oils. And so Jen, do you use oils on a regular basis? Do you use them every day? Do you use them for everyday ailments, things like that? Okay, so I see people popping in. It's great to see you guys. Yes, you use them daily. Great. Great to know. And do you use Young Living oils? That's a question. So I am going to be talking about Young Living oils, but if you do use other oils, you can let me know as well. I will not be speaking about other essential oils. I know pretty much about Young Living oils, although sometimes when I'm speaking about lavender or orange or the blend, the actual oil, the properties will be the same, but I am speaking directly about Young Living oils. Yes, you do. Okay. All right, so let's see who else is coming in. And just let me know you're here. That would be great. As everybody is coming in, so I want you to know that right over here is my diffuser. So I am diffusing, and a diffuser is very important to know because a diffuser is it's actually not warm. A lot of people think that it is a warm thing. It is cool water. So you fill the water up, you put some drops of essential oil in, and then you plug it in. And you can see mine here in the corner, it has a little bit of a night light. So that is there, and it is diffusing right now. And I am going to tell you a little bit about that. So as you're coming in again, I see Eileen. Hi, Eileen. How are you? So Eileen, do you use oils on a regular basis? So Jen's saying, yes, she uses oils daily, which is great. So let's see who's here. Okay. Hey, Maggie, how are you? And so the question is do you use essential oils? Yes or no? And if you do you use them daily? Do you use them regularly? And Eileen's saying yes too. Okay. Okay. So my whole info that I want to do with you guys is I'm doing a little bit more teaching lessons is to tell you about some of the spiritual tools and the things that we use. And one of them obviously is essential oils. I am talking about Young Living essential oils. There are other brands, but this is the one that I have been using for many years. I say over 10, 15 years. I use them personally, for myself, for my family, and then I use them for my clients for Reiki and energy work. And I really find that I am just amazed at essential oils. I am just amazed. Now, we are talking about high-grade essential oils. It is different. There are oils that you can buy in other places, such as Whole Foods or other supermarkets. High-grade is very different. And the difference for high-grade is because high-grade is truly what it says is in the bottle. And also they don't add coconut oil or olive oil or other additives. So it's very important when you start to buy your essential oils that it is high grade essential oils. And that is what we're going to be talking about today. So Maggie says, I got a diffuser for Mother's Day for my sis, but I haven't opened the box yet. Well, thank you for saying that. So Maggie, I really appreciate you saying that. So I want to share this with you. There are so many people that are on my team, and we'll talk about what a team is if you guys are interested in doing that. And some of you are on my team, some of you are a distributor, some of you have just bought oils, Young Living oils here and there. But let me tell you something. So the oils cannot work if they're in the box. And the diffuser cannot work if it's in the box. And a lot of times what happens is Young Living sends out this beautiful box. It's so pretty. I love it. And you open it up, and inside of these beautiful oils, right? And if you do the wholesale set, they're just amazing. I mean, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty, right? You're getting all these things. Do you know how many people don't open the box? A lot. They just sit in the box. They never get used. They never get opened. They stay in this nice little thing. There's a little stand, and that's nice. But majority of people are not going to be a distributor. A majority of people are going to use it for personal use. But guess what? They stay in the box. All of these oils stay in the box, just like Maggie's diffuser. And I really appreciate you, Maggie, saying that you haven't opened the box. If we don't open the box, nothing will work. Okay? It's the same thing as if we don't work it, it doesn't work. Like when I talk about spiritual tools. So if you have oils, if you have a diffuser like this, I want you to open the box. And I want you to start using today, because this is part of your health. This is part of mind, body, spirit connection. And it's part of something that you can do for yourself and for your family, for your children, for your loved ones. And it's an additive. It's not something, I'm not asking you to throw away your Tylenol or throw away your other things. That's, I'm not telling you to do that. But I'm saying have another choice and have another option. Okay, so we're going to go through this. So Jamie just said, so Jamie's on my team. Jamie has done this whole kit. And the biggest thing that I get, not necessarily from Jamie, but the biggest thing I get is, what do I do with them? What do I do? Like how many drops? And I'm going to try to make that less scary, because there's nothing to be scared of. There is a few contraindications. There is a few oils that you have to be mindful of. But honestly, guys, it's intuition. It's like, how does it feel? So I'll get some questions, and they'll say, well, how many drops should I put in my diffuser? I'm like, I don't know, 6, 5, 7. I've played with different things in my diffuser. The biggest thing that I always say to everybody, if you're diffusing oils, is how do you want to feel? So if you want to feel peaceful and calm, then you want to go to an oil that brings peace and calm. If you want to be energized, then you use that oil. Or say you want to use an oil for clarity and focus, right? So sometimes I work right here at the computer, and I might be diffusing clarity, which is a Young Living blend. Or perhaps I'll be diffusing cedarwood, which is a single blend, and I'll go through that to be more grounded. But maybe I just want to be calm and peaceful, and I'll just kind of diffuse lavender, okay? So I'm going to look at the comments. Jamie's saying, Maggie, open the box. Okay, just order, huge order. My favorites are lavender, frankincense, been a big part of my healing. Yes, absolutely. And abundance. Yes, abundance is a blend. So let's talk a little bit about this. There are single blends, and then there are blends. So a single is like lavender, lemon, orange. It's only that. There's nothing more in that. Lavender is lavender. So in the Young Living, your lavender, which will come something like this, is only lavender. There's nothing in here but pure lavender. There's no other additive. There's nothing else in it. This would be a single oil. But let's say it's a blend. Let's say it's something that Young Living created or another oil company created. That would be called a blend. And that's more than one oil. And a blend would be something like Stress Away. How many people like Stress Away? Right? If you know what I'm talking about, hashtag Stress Away. This is a great oil for diffusing. So a single oil is only the oil that you know. A blend is more than one oil, okay, like Stress Away. And I'll tell you about them. Now let's get into how do we use oils. So oils can be diffused like the diffuser, which is a little bit of water in your diffuser. And I know you can buy the Young Living diffuser. I love the Young Living diffuser. I have a whole bunch of them. This is the one that you get with the Everyday Kit, which is a great deal. And I'll talk about that later. But there are diffusers everywhere. Obviously, you can buy them in other stores. And I have a few of them. So each room has a diffuser now. And I also have a diffuser in my living room or my family room that is the earth stone, which is one of my favorite diffusers that changes colors, like colors of the chakra. But that gets a little fancy. It's just all you need is a diffuser. So essential oils can be diffused, which would be aromatically, right? So you breathe it in. So that's one way. They can be ingested, not all of them, but they can be ingested. That's a second way. And then they can be used topically. Okay, so 3 ways. Ingested, which means you actually take it in, topically on your skin, and then aromatically. So those are the 3 ways that essential oils can come and be used. Now, essential oils, which a lot of people don't realize, is it takes about 90 seconds if it's put on the body topically to come into the bloodstream. So when I say that, I want you to really listen to that. 90 seconds for it to come into the bloodstream, which means that it's literally, the skin is the biggest organ of our body. So if you put something on your skin, right, it is going to go into your skin. It's going to go into your bloodstream. So the best point of entry would be the bottom of your feet, the back of your neck, your wrists, like your wrist points, and the base of your spine. Okay. So let's say before you go to bed, you want to feel really relaxed and really calm. You're going to get out your trusty bottle of lavender, and you're going to put a drop or 2 on your hands, and then just kind of put it on the bottom of your feet, put it on the back of your neck. Don't be afraid how little or how small. The base of your spine, and then maybe your wrists. And then I like, for an extra touch, right here at my temples. And then I go to bed. So point of entry is great. Bottom of the feet are awesome. We're getting into the cooler weather. So you can do bottom of the feet and then put your socks on and just kind of like seal that in, or not. You could just sleep with bare feet. So Jennifer is saying, this is the best ever. Oils have been a big part of my life. Awesome. And she loves stress away. Hashtag stress away. Yes. If you love stress away, hashtag stress away. It's a great one. So I wanted to talk about a few oils, because obviously I could talk about all of these oils, but it is a lot. And I'm going to just kind of have you look here. So as you can see, as the top row here, you can see these oils here look a little different in the Young Living packaging than the ones below. And let me tell you a little bit about it. And I'm so excited for this. The top row is showing the Vitality line. Young Living went through many hoops and valleys to do this. And this line is FDA approved, which means that this line, the Vitality line, can be ingested. Okay, so not all oils can be ingested. So that's very important to know. Any oil in Young Living that has this line, that's a Vitality line, can be ingested. And yes, you don't want to over ingest it, but let's say lemon. So let's look at lemon. Say you want to enhance your water. I'm not a very good water drinker. I need to drink more water. And so I don't always have fresh lemon around. And one point and one tip is that when you go to restaurants, I suggest you don't use the lemons that they cut and put in your water. Take your handy dandy lemon, have it in your pocketbook or purse, and put a drop or 2 in the water that they give you. Now, this will flavor the water safely. You only need 1 drop for about 8 ounces. And if you walk around with your water bottle, you want to use a titanium or one of those swell bottles. You don't want to use a plastic bottle because the oil can burn through the plastic. Okay? I carry this with me all the time because I don't really love the taste of water, so this enhances the water. And sometimes I'll do lemon, sometimes I'll do lime, sometimes I'll do orange. I also, when the weather gets cooler, I'll warm the water and I'll put some drops in, and maybe I'll do a blend like lemon, lime, and orange, and I'll have like water with citrus. Okay? So get used to putting lemon in your water. You don't need a lot. And lemon is obviously cleansing and it's refreshing and it really helps with the water. Now this line, the Vitality line, is FDA approved, so you can ingest it. But lemon can also be used on your skin, and it also can be aromatic. So think of that. It has 3 properties. So obviously it makes sense to ingest it. We know that lemon is something really good to ingest. So you could put lemon in your water, you could put lemon in your baking goods, things like that. You can make hot tea, cold water. Topically, lemon does a lot of wonderful things for the skin. So I want to share with you, I have some notes here. So I want to share with you lemon. So the primary benefits of lemon is that It enhances the flavor of food. It also promotes clarity of thought and purpose. So let's say you're working hard on a project and you want to focus. It's a great oil to diffuse. So lemon is an awesome oil to diffuse. It also can be used on the skin. So if you can use lemon on your skin for acne or like outbreaks. There is one caveat though, you don't want to go in the sun. So when the weather gets cooler, you can use lemon on your skin, but you don't want to go outside in bright sunlight. So lemon does help the skin. And it also helps with what they say. It promotes not only thought and clarity and purpose, it's a citrus scent, and any citrus scent, it reduces depression. So if you're feeling down or you're just feeling like in a bad mood, you can just breathe in lemon. So one of the things that you can do, and I'm going to do this with you, is we always use our receiving hand, which is my left hand. Put a drop or two in here. And I just kind of take the oils. And then I like to really breathe it in. So let's say you don't have a diffuser. You can do this all the time. Let's say you're at work and you're in a stressful situation. You can just have a little handy dandy bottle of lavender or lemon or whatever, and just kind of take it over your head here. So you want to take your 4 fingers here, drop down, cover your nose, 3 big breaths, and just feel better. So it's sort of like a go-to tool to keep with you. So again, if you don't open the box, you won't be able to use it. So if you have your oils, just take it with you. Take a bunch, throw it in your bag, and just remember, like, oh yeah, what can I use to make myself feel better? Okay, so that is lemon. So I want to just check, does anybody have any questions? I want to go over lemon and lavender and a few of the oils. I'm not going to go over through all the 11 oils, but lemon is a really common one. Again, to breathe it in, it makes you feel fresh, it makes you feel clean, it makes you feel positive, and reduces depression. So any citrus oil, lemon, lime, orange. Young Living also has a blend called Citrus Fresh, which I love. It's a blend. Anything that is citrusy will make you feel good. So if you breathe in citrus, think about, so sometimes there is, when you go to stores, they'll pump these fragrances through the building or through the stores. And usually they're uplifting smells and to keep you staying longer or to keep you happy. And that's sort of like citrus. Right? So if you smelled something yucky in a store, you're probably not going to shop and you're going to want to leave. So it is part of a lot of, what do they say when they try to like assimilate us, you know, into buying. So if you think of citrus, like lemon, lime, orange, citrus fresh, it's uplifting and feels good. So, and it's great for your water. Okay. And one little like tool or one note is that this little bottle of lemon vitality, so this is a 15 milliliter bottle, okay? It takes 75 lemons to make one 15 milliliter bottle. So I want you to think about that, 75 lemons to make this. So why I'm telling you that is because these are so concentrated, you don't need a lot. 1 drop for 8 to 12 ounces of water is all you need. Don't overdo it, you don't have to. Now, you can overdo oils, but for the most part, you want to be careful only with peppermint. So let's go to peppermint. So how many of you use peppermint? How many of you use peppermint oil? It's a great oil, sorry. It's a fantastic oil, but there are some precautions to peppermint, okay? So let's talk about peppermint. How many of you use peppermint oil? So peppermint oil is one of those oils that you want to be a little bit, have a little precaution to. But it's also a really great oil, and it's an oil that a lot of people can use. So let's talk about peppermint. Peppermint oil can be used for any digestive issues. So peppermint oil can be ingested. I recommend the vitality oil of peppermint oil, and you don't need a lot. Again, it could be 1 drop in 12 ounces, or get warm water and put a drop in. This would be for stomach issues, digestion, if you have a belly ache. Also, peppermint can be used on the skin. However, sometimes people are very sensitive to peppermint. So what I suggest for most people, like for myself, I'm fine, but for most people, you want to dilute it. So let's talk about that. So a lot of the oils can be put directly on the skin. You don't need to do anything. That's called neat, N-E-A-T. But let's say you have sensitivity or something like peppermint, you're not really sure how your skin's going to react. What you want to do is you want to add a carrier oil. And a carrier oil would be either coconut oil, grapeseed oil, or olive oil. And all you would do is you would just take out your peppermint. I'm going to use peppermint for example because peppermint's a hot oil. So it can create heat in the body, or it can create like a tiny redness or a rash. It wouldn't last long, but some people are more sensitive than others. So if you were using peppermint on your skin, you would put a drop in your hand, and then you would put 2 to 3 drops of the carrier oil. So what you're doing is you're diluting it so it's not as strong. And peppermint can be used on the skin for various reasons. If you have a stomach issue and you rather not ingest it, you can dilute it with a carrier oil in your hand, put it on a warm washcloth, and then just massage your stomach in a nice, like around the navel area, and then maybe lay the washcloth on top, the warm washcloth, and it will sink into the skin. Another wonderful thing for peppermint is headaches. Again, you want to be really mindful that it's not directly on your skin if you tend to be sensitive, and you would just put it either across here or into your temples. Be mindful not to be close to your eyes because it can burn. So I always say just be really mindful. Another one for peppermint, hot flashes, ladies. So peppermint is great for hot flashes, nausea, dizziness, or that feeling like just over like a hot day. And you want to put that at the back of your neck, and right at the back of your neck, and it will cool the body off. I've used peppermint and I've made a spray with about 7 drops of peppermint and water in a glass spray, and I brought it to the beach, and I've used it to kind of cool my body when the weather gets really hot. Another use of peppermint is for insects and for little critters around the house. So let's say you have ants, or you have, as the weather changes, we get some of them into our kitchen, or sometimes coming through the baseboard. You can make a peppermint and water spray. Again, you always want to put it in glass. You never want to put it in plastic. You can buy a spray bottle and spray the whole around your house to get rid of any kind of insects, such as ants and things like that. So it's a healthy way to do it without getting all the chemicals. So anybody else use peppermint in a different way, or anything you want to share with us? Good. Good. All right. So, and peppermint again is just a really great oil. I'm going to talk about, let me go back to lavender, because I talked a little bit about lavender, and Maggie's like, you're a wealth of knowledge. I guess I wear a lot of hats, Maggie. Thank you. If you are interested in my restorative yoga with essential oils, which is a beautiful afternoon, it's this Sunday from 2 to 4, make sure you sign up. And it is 2 to 4 on Sunday. You will do restorative yoga, and then I will introduce different oils. You will apply different oils for different positioning. So such as calming, you would take lavender. Back bends, you would do a different oil. So I will do that. And that's 2 to 4 on Sunday. Now, in advance, it's $60, but at the door, it's $70. So you definitely want to get that discount of $10. So sign up if you are interested in coming. And it will fill fast. We are filling. We do have some spots available for this Sunday. It's really relaxing. It's wonderful. Thank you, Eileen. And I will have a diffuser in the room. We will have oils to experience with all the poses. So let's go back to lavender. Excuse me. So I'm going to go back to lavender. Lavender is the most common oil, and majority of people know about lavender. Lavender, everybody should own lavender. Lavender should be used in your home so that so that if you have burns. So I'm going to take one quick break. I will be right back. I need to get a glass of water. Hi guys. Had a little bit of a coughing fit. Sorry about that. All these oils are diffusing. So any questions about lavender while I'm catching my breath? Yes, very relaxing. Hopefully my throat will hold out. I have a little bit more water. Okay, so as I was saying, lavender is the type of oil that you should have in your home and in your kitchen, because lavender is for burns. So if you get a burn, you can put lavender right on your skin. Not if, yes, for a cough. I know, and I feel like, when you start coughing, then you got to keep coughing. So excuse me for that. I'm opening all the oils and they're all right there. So lavender is for a burn. If you get burned by the stove, God forbid, you can put the lavender right on your skin. Also bruising. So a lot of you people get black and blues. You can put lavender right on that. It's great. Blisters, awesome for blisters. I had a blister once on my heel. You know when you wear new shoes? I had a blister right on my heel and it was like that. It wasn't pop jet. I kept putting lavender and it just like went away. It was amazing. Black and blues, lavender is great for black and blues. It's calming, it's relaxing. One of the things I love about lavender is before you go to bed, like I said, you can put it on the bottom of your feet and all over your body at different points of your body. And it's great to diffuse. It's great for your diffuser. It's calming and it's comforting. It's great for a nighttime bath. So a few drops in your bath water. Also, if you don't have a bathtub, which I know some people don't have a bathtub, you can put a few drops on your shower spout, like right at the bottom drain. And as the water hits that and it gets hot, the vapor of lavender will fill the room and fill the shower stall. So that's really great. One of the other things I love about lavender is to make a spray bottle of water and lavender. And again, I always say if it's like a 12 ounce or 16 ounce bottle, maybe 5 drops of lavender to the rest water, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to get so specific. And then you can spray your sheets. You can spray your room. You can use it as an air freshener. Another thing that you can do with lavender is take a washcloth and soak it, make it wet, and then put some drops of lavender on it and then stick it in your dryer with your wet clothes. Voila! It's like a bounce sheet, but it's natural. So that's one of the ones I really love. Yes, so Eileen is saying gentle, good for gentle space clearing in a spray bottle. Absolutely. Yes, you can do, you can buy like a glass spray bottle and then you can put the oils in. And again, it's more water to the oil. So it's always say like 5 or 6 drops or 3 or 4 drops and then water. And then the next oil I really want to talk about, because I'm not going to go through all the oils, is frankincense. And frankincense is a really interesting oil. It's a single oil, which means it's only frankincense. It is the oldest essential oils, dates way back, and it's considered the holy anointing oil. When some of you are Reiki attuned, when I use my attunement process in Reiki, we always anoint the third eye. Frankincense opens up that area, and it comes from the Middle East. Frankincense has been used in religious ceremonies for thousands of years. It is well known during the time of Christ and was one of the gifts given to Christ at his birth. Anciently, the Chinese used frankincense to support overall health. So you never know with studies, but they've done a couple studies with frankincense. They're a little still unfounded, that frankincense has helped with cancer, especially bladder cancer. So you just have to look at that. I believe there's 2 different frankincense. There is the regular frankincense, and then there is another frankincense. But you can do some research on your own, and frankincense has helped with that. It has also helped with cystic breasts. So if you happen to have very cystic breasts, the recommendation is to take frankincense, use a carrier oil, and to massage your breasts, and the cysts will decrease. I actually know people that have done that on a regular basis, and it has literally decreased the cysts. So if you tend to have cystic breasts, do that. And you need to do it, once or twice a day, or I would say at least once a day, if not twice. But it's a massaging of the breast tissue with frankincense and carrier oil, and it will reduce the cysts. And I literally know people that it has happened. It's just a miracle. It feels like a miracle, but it's not. It's all natural. Eileen is saying, I know someone who used it for cancer. Yes, and I have known someone that had bladder cancer, and she used frankincense, and it really helped. There's a lot of this controversy, what works and how many studies, and it can take many, many years for things to come out. But I have to tell you that frankincense, the research on frankincense is amazing. I suggest also, and I used to do this, and I'm going to go back. I used to drink, if you can drink frankincense. So if you take a drop of frankincense in your water every morning, it's very healthy for you. It's very cleansing for you. It also helps with skin. So if you have a skin issue, like wrinkles or discoloration, you can literally take frankincense and put it right on your skin. I've done that before, like literally on your skin, just pat it on, or take your favorite moisturizer, put a couple drops in your moisturizer, and then put your moisturizer on. Frankincense is great for young looking skin and vibrant skin, but frankincense is really great. They've done more and more studies for cancer, and honestly, if everybody can even ingest frankincense every day, they're saying that that's a great way to go. It does have an unusual scent. So for some of you, you may not like it. I love it, but it's taken me time to really love it. It does have an unusual scent. It may remind you of church or temple or something like that, but it is a very holy, and it's a very, what they call a high vibration scent. So, and it is a pure thing. It is pure. There's nothing else in frankincense. So I'm just going to look at the comments if there's any questions. If you have any questions, if you want to purchase Young Living oils, there's kind of two ways to go. So I have the website up at the top, and that's my member number. You can just go in and order an oil and just order retail, which you'll pay a little bit more, but you'll just get that oil. If you're really looking to create this whole lifestyle for yourself, I really do recommend this whole kit. You get, let's see, you get 11 oils. You get this oil plus Stress Away. You get this in this beautiful box, and you get the diffuser. I mean, it's a great deal. But the best part that you get is, I think it's all for about $180. You become a distributor, which doesn't mean you have to do anything. You don't even have to become a distributor. You become a wholesaler. So everything is 24% off for the rest that you're part of this. So the thing is that when you go and you continue to buy oils, you won't have to buy them at the retail price. You'll buy them at the wholesale price, which is 24% off. So I always say, if you want to start a life of oiling, this is the way to go. So you get these oils, you get all these oils, you get the diffuser, and you start out. There is a lot of information you already get when you get all the oils. They'll tell you kind of all the oils. It looks like this, and they'll tell you all about them. But I do love a reference guide. So there's an app that I use on my phone. I'm actually going to show it to you. And it's one of my favorite apps. And so it is called, I'm going to show it to you right now. Okay, so it's this app right here. It's that app right there. Nope, not the Chrome, the other one, this one. And when you hit it, it's called Reference Guide for EO, Essential Oils. And it looks like this. Okay, you guys can see that. And this is awesome. Look at this. Any oil that you want to look up is right here. And this is Young Living oils. You can look up single oils. You can look up blends. So let's say you want to look up, you want to find a guide. So do you see that where it says different things? So absent-minded, abundance, abuse, accidents, aches and pains. So let's go to aches and pains. Go to aches and pains. And then it will tell you what oils you can use for aches and pains, and then how you can use it. Isn't that amazing? Love that. So this is a great app. Anybody can get this app. I think there is a little small fee for this, but it is right here for you. So you can always say, oh, what do I need? What do I have going on? What oil can I use? And then you go here. So I find this the best. There also is the reference guide. You'll see mine is very big. It's a big, big book over here. And they also make a pocket size. So it's the reference guide, and they have all the oils in there. Eileen is saying, I love the Christmas spirit oil, especially with the holidays coming up. Yes, the Christmas spirit oil is a blend. So it's a lot of oils in one, and it has cinnamon and nutmeg, and it has a lot of the evergreen smell. So as we're coming into the holidays, you can check that out as well. They're going to be coming out with a whole new catalog of essential oils. All right, guys. So any questions for me on oils in general that perhaps I can answer, or a particular oil or their use? And it looks like we're getting close to our time, but I will be happy to answer anything I can. So does anybody have any questions about using oils or a particular oil, anything like that? And Eileen was saying, good time for a hot glass of honey and lemon. That was for my cough. Yes. Yes. Okay. And again, I would love to see you guys this Sunday. It's 2 to 4 for restorative yoga and essential oils. You never stand up. You just kind of hang out and chill out. I would love to see you guys. We do have some spots available. All right. It looks like you guys are coming and going, busy tonight. Thank you for joining me. So my recommendation tonight, if you're seeing this live or later on the replay, go get your lavender oil. If you don't have lavender oil, go and get your Young Living lavender oil. And before you go to bed, make the intention for calming and peace, and allow yourself, just put it on the bottom of your feet, the back of your neck, your wrist points. You could do your temples and the base of your spine. And then go to bed with the beautiful smell of lavender, calming and relaxing as you kind of slip into the covers. And hopefully you will have a peaceful, relaxing evening. Is there an oil for connecting with spirit? Yes. So I would say frankincense. That's my favorite one, connecting with spirit. Frankincense is the most high vibration connection. And for frankincense, I would just anoint the third eye. You could also do the chakra points. You could do all the chakra points. You could do the head. You could do the third eye. You could do the throat, the heart, solar plexus, all the way through. And so I always suggest frankincense for that. Another connection to spirit is white angelica, which is very nice. I still like frankincense better. And that would be the two. So I would say frankincense and white angelica. White angelica is very nice as well. Yeah, any questions like that is great. So there's grounding oils, there's uplifting oils, there's oils to be calm, there's oils to be energized, which are great. Eileen saying thank you. You're welcome. All right, guys. So I think I'm going to close out. If you're seeing this on the replay, I hope I see you Sunday. Go sign up. I will see you Sunday 2 to 4. And I'm going to be doing these little info things occasionally on Thursdays or Thursday nights throughout the next couple of months. And so different topics such as crystals, essential oils, things like that. Please tune in to the most recent episode of the Intuitive Women podcast. It was all about crystals. And it was a meditation for the chakra crystals, the chakra stones, and laying on of stones. So it is a great, great episode. I've gotten a lot of feedback. If you're not subscribed to the Intuitive Women podcast, please subscribe. And just as a side note, I want to show you guys, if you happen to have an iPhone, go to your iPhone and find your app, which is going to look like this. It's that purple button right there. There it is. If you have an iPhone, that's what it looks like. It's already installed on your phone. You don't have to do anything. Just hit that button. And then if you're not on mine, you're going to get that search button. Everybody see that? Go to search right here. You're going to see the search magnifying glass and put in my show, the Intuitive Women podcast. I'm going to show you what it looks like. There it is. It's going to look just like that. And that's my show. And you're going to hit subscribe. And once you subscribe, you're going to hear all my shows. Those are all my shows, and you can listen whenever you want. And so I would love for you guys to subscribe. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3, especially if you have an iPhone. If you don't have an iPhone, which is an iOS, and you have an Android, you don't have that button. But what you need to do is go to Google Play Music and find my show. There are many other apps as well, but most of us majority of us have iPhones. So go to your iPhone app, find my podcast, and subscribe. I would love that. And listen to the most latest episode about crystals and laying on of stones. And I'll be doing an episode soon about essential oils as well. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Feel free to share this post. Go ahead and hit share if you can. And just keep joining me every week. Thank you so much for being part of my community. Tomorrow I'm going to post cards, but I will not be live at 5 tomorrow night. I am doing an event at the Center for Integrative Wellness, and I will not be live. I'll be teaching a fundraising yoga class at 4 p.m. from Mama's House. It is a fundraiser at the center at 4, and as donations go to Mama's House, which is for young moms and their children to teach them vocational skills to then go out on their own. So all proceeds are going to go to that, and I'm going to be teaching that class tomorrow night at 4 o'clock, which means I can't be live with you at 5. But I will pick you up on Sunday after the restorative oils, and I will do a live to pull the cards. So I will pull the cards, you will see them on the group, and then I will go live on Sunday. Okay, so no live at 5 tomorrow, but I would love to see you at class Friday night or Sunday. Have a wonderful evening. Namaste, everybody, and I'll see you over the weekend. Bye-bye.